What do you do with the Bitcoin besides it just gather value?
Real estate developers in New York City, they're not buying the real estate because they want to live in it.
But like most of the people who are buying assets at some point want to sell the assets at a profit.
People that use fiat currency as a store of value, we call them poor. We call them poor. People that use fiat currency, we call them poor. We call them poor. We call them poor. We call them poor.
We're going to turn it around, and we're going to start winning again. We're going to win so much. We're going to win at every level. We're going to win economically. We're going to win with the economy. We're going to win with military. We're going to win with healthcare and for our veterans. We're going to win with...
Right, like, the point is, if you have the superior asset, it's going up forever more. Forever.
Right, but we can all look Bitcoin sort of as...
Forever more. People that use fiat currency as a store of value, we call them poor. We call them poor. People that use fiat currency, we call them poor. We call them poor. We call them poor. We call them poor.
Single facet. We're going to win so much. You may even get tired of winning, and you'll say, please, it's too much winning. We can't take it anymore. Mr. President, it's too much. And I'll say, no, it isn't. We have to keep winning. We have to win more. We're going to win more. We're going to win so much.
We call them poor. We call them poor. Okay. Which one's the best crypto asset? Well, Bitcoin's the best crypto asset. Okay. What's the second best? There is no second best. There's no second best crypto asset. There's a crypto asset. It's called Bitcoin, right? Right? There's no second best. Okay. But take all your money, buy Bitcoin, then take all your time, figure out how to borrow more money to buy more Bitcoin, then take all your time and figure out what you can sell to buy Bitcoin. And if you absolutely love the thing that you don't want to sell it, go mortgage your house and buy Bitcoin with it. And if you've got a business that you love because your family works for the business that's in your family for 37 years and you can't bear to sell it, mortgage it, finance it, and convert the proceeds into the hardest money on earth, which is Bitcoin. We call them poor. There's a name for them. We call them poor. We call them poor. Okay? Right, like, the point is, if you have the superior asset, it's going up forever more. Forever.
Right, but we can all look Bitcoin sort of as...
Forever more. People that use fiat
GM, my friends, and welcome to the show. The party continues, and we're not done. Far from it. Okay, not enough lighting. Let me switch on the lighting. But it's happening, guys. The good old times are back. And today, we're about to discuss the most important story of today. Because we need to strategize, we need to prepare, and we also might launch a new meme coin while on the stream right now. So if you want to be first, you want to be early on that, you want to stick around and be with us to the end of times. Great things are happening. Shout out to all the Mudeng hoarders out there. We're now in motion, bro. Like we're the leaders of the markets. We are the aura right now. We got the aura and we got the motion. And we're moving closer and closer and closer to $1 billion market cap. Once we do that, the rest is history. So I made a couple of moves today. And I shall explain why I made those moves and what exactly did I do. Just so that nobody is confused out here. Some new moves were made in the trenches, in the trades, and I shall reveal exactly what I did for a number of reasons. So if you're just joining us, man, my name is Greg to the B to the T to the C to the moon, and this is the Memecoin show, which comes to you almost live every day. And we have one goal and one goal only. We're in the trenches, and we find opportunities to make money with meme coins. Our main goal is usually to find the biggest, the best meme coins that actually perform, outperforms everything. So we're mostly interested in things that goes from like nothing to billions of dollars of market cap. We have been successful so far. We found Fartcoin on this stream when it was only $14 million. And you know how high it went? It went all the way to $2 billion. We found AI16Z here when it was also in the tens of, it was like 20 or $30 million. It also went to above 2 billion. So this is what we do. Chat, if you can hear me, drop a W in the chat right now. Drop a W so that we can make sure you guys can hear me. And yesterday we launched the trenches. We have our own Telegram group called the trenches, which you definitely want to be in. In this stream, mainly I want to focus on the Trump situation. Trump's launching a new coin. What is going to happen to Trump coin? We should talk about that because it's very important. So, oh, these are so tasty, by the way. All right, let's get straight to it. So, before we start, I'd like to give you bros an overview of what's happening in the market. How are we doing today in the trenches? Okay, Bitcoin is now standing at $101,000. A pretty hard reset from the highs that we were enjoying recently. We were at $105,000 just hours ago. Now we're down to 101,000. The only thing that sucks about this is that I literally opened a short position on BTC and then I got stopped. But at least my Ethereum short is still active right now. But these are short-term trades. Overall, the market is bullish. And in the last 24 hours, the leader of the market was Dog with Hat. And you remember, we bought Dog with Hat 2 days ago. And then after that, we bought it under $1, below $1, and now it's above $1. So good trade to everybody who has been buying, who made that trade with me as well. And then we got Pi Network, apparently it's pumping, strange, but it's there. Then we got Pepe, been also doing numbers. And you got Flocky, and then the rest of it come down. So I need you guys to pay attention here. What is happening in the top pumpers of the day? You notice that the biggest movers, the top biggest movers, are all meme coins. Only meme coins. So 1, 2, 3, 4 coins out of the top 5 of the top 100 in the day. 4 of them are meme coins. So it tells you it is a meme coin super cycle. All those guys that are stuck in the altcoins, utility, and government is involved, or this company is involved, they will eat soil because those coins are not going anywhere. So I want to prepare your mind. On the top gainers of the day, we got Degen, we got Pippin. Pippin is back. That's good to see. We got Boba, we got Bedrock, we got Pops, Solana name service, and then we got Fog, Dog with Hat, Tashi, and so on. Chill Guy also did double digits. And in the group, if you guys remember, I told you in the Trenches Telegram, I told you UFD is a full send, and if you bought UFD with me yesterday, right now you should be smiling. You should be smiling big because UFD pumped in the last 24 hours as well. I mean, now it's kind of a little off, but you can see on the 7-day it says 93%. So if you bought it even after my call in the Telegram group, you know that we're winning. I will remind the Trench Warriors here that we're live on the stream just so that everybody can make it. Yeah, exactly. We're live on YouTube. Join in on YouTube or X. All right. I started mining Pi 3 years ago. Look, the problem with this whole mining Pi thing is that even if you were mining, nobody who was mining is able to take that money and turn it into tokens. So you were mining something else other than what was launched. I think that's kind of scammy if you ask me. Let's go because when Lambo is here. Absolutely, Tiago. Welcome back, my G. Good to see you. Leo says you too like eating. Don't we all like eating, man? We all like eating. You just have to eat the right stuff with low calories. But eating must be eaten, that's for sure. It's exactly why we want to make money. I literally swallowed a whole bunch of them because I was going to choke myself. Okay, got to fix water. All right. So what are we talking about here, guys? When are we buying the Lambos? Now, that is the question that we all want to know. But UFD, I think it's a full send. I will cover it again one more time, but I just want to give you an overview of what's happening. So here's the deal. The reason why the market seemed a little bit red right now is because of the Trump deal. The Trump-China deal is not exactly what we were being told that it is. So Mr. Trump came out and said, well, we're going to deal with China and stuff like that. But then he came out again and said that China canceled the deal on the very last minute. It's not that the deal is completely off, but what is happening is that China changed their mind at the last minute, so they need to now go into the details of how the deal will be structured. Keep in mind, my friends, the reason why the market has been pumping, it was simply because we marked the end of the tariffs. Everything sort of cooled off. The worst of the tariffs happened. All of them were paused to some extent, and now the countries were negotiating. So after that news came out, a couple of days later, we saw the UK negotiating a new deal with America, and Trump made it happen. Following that, we saw Trump came out and said, oh, we just closed a deal with China. And everybody was excited. And you can see it all in the markets. If you go to stocks, or let's just say heat maps, stock heat map on TradingView, we should be able to see everything that's happening. Now, on the daily, things are still pretty much stupidly much green. Apple is up like 5%, Meta is up 7%, and so on and so forth. So the pump is not really over. However, I think in the next 24 hours, you should expect a little bit of volatility. And it's already showing up in crypto right now where prices are falling quite heavily. So we should see maybe a little bit of red tomorrow in the stocks and everything else, because a lot of investors would, once the whole China deal closes in, everybody will feel like, maybe it was priced in a little bit, or we need to wait, or the tariff drama might happen again. You never know. But Trump is going to Saudi Arabia, to Qatar, and the UAE, Dubai. So you already know there will be some deals that will be closed. This is my thesis. In the next couple of days, especially on Thursday, we need to prepare. On Thursday, Trump is going to be in the UAE. He's going to be in Saudi Arabia and Qatar this week. He likes good news about him. So in these countries already like him because Qatar just gifted him a free jet. They're literally giving him, they say, your Air Force plane is very old, it's 40 years old plus, and the company's Boeing is too slow to make a new one. Oh, we have one here. We're just going to give you. So they're gifting Trump $400 million worth of a plane. That is the country of Qatar. These guys are balling like crazy, which is exactly where we want. If you want to ball hard with meme coins, that must be the standard. If you're not balling like the Saudis, if you're not balling like the Qataris, then you're not doing it right. That's what Trump is going. So he will come out there with the big news. Oh, this is happening. Big deal. Oil cheap. This, what. Boom. Markets get extremely excited again. Investments in AI, investments in America. What. Boom. The markets are going to pump again. So my thesis is in the next 2-3 days, this is Monday, Tuesday, and maybe until mid-Wednesday, things are going to be unsure territory. So the markets might cool off a little bit. But from Thursday going up, it's just going to be good news after good news after good news. So you have to prepare to buy the dip. So here's what I have done, because I don't like to just tell you guys what I think. I'm a man of action, okay? So we got two positions here. We have a Ethereum long position, which I open in front of your eyes on the stream as well. $50,000 position, but we are in a profit of $25,501. Am I closing? No. Still holding my Ethereum position long. And then we also got a small position here on TON. We're now at $2,800 position profit. Am I closing this position? No, I'm still holding. But what I have done, if you go to my CoinW, which is where my Memecoin portfolio is, something is going to shock you in this portfolio. Okay, I basically have sold everything here. I only have USDT, $118,000 in USDT. Okay. And you might ask, why are you doing it? Okay. Because this is a trading account. And what I want to make sure is I want to snipe the dips if a major catastrophe news happens that crashes the market for a little bit. So my thesis is that something is going to happen because Bitcoin has crashed to that level. We could see a red day. And meme coins are very typical of dropping by double digits. So when they close double digits, I'll go in and snipe the dips. I just have to time everything really well. However, this strategy is very risky. If the markets keep on going on, I will start crying. So my strategy is that if the market keeps on ramping up, I'm just going to buy 2 high conviction positions, and then I'm just going to hold those. But if it dips a little bit, then I'll buy things that I want to have more of. I was just priced out by the market right now. So I'm more likely going to enter snipe more Dang, snipe more SPX, snipe more Chill Guy, and UFD as well. That is the plan right now. So it's not like I'm saying, oh yeah, it's over right now. I have too much PTSD on the last of Q4 where we ran this account to 250K, then I watched it all go down to 70,000. So I don't want to repeat that again. So I closed. I will get back in there. That's what I did on this specific portfolio, not everything else. All right. But also, I think there will be swings in the market. So you're seeing certain coins go up a lot. And then they'll have their own season, their own run, and then when the next leg up, it's going to be a different set of coins. So I want to find those and position myself more towards whatever is going to be pumping at that moment. All right. Oh, a lot of people watching from SA, some from LA. Let's get it. Appreciate the content. Thank you, guys. Chat, if you appreciate the content, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. My goal is to be giving out at least $1,000 per day to a lucky person on the stream, to you guys. So what we need to do, we need to grow this live stream to become the biggest. How do we do that? You have to make sure you follow me. You have to make sure you subscribe if you're watching. If you're a hater, that is really deplorable that you watch and you don't even like the video. You have to make sure you retweet, you share it with your friends. If you're in other groups right now, in WhatsApp, in Telegram, and whatever, share the stream in there so that other people can come in. And then you have to make sure you hit the like button. Do it now. So I'll tell you something. This portfolio here, we have $118,000. This, we're going to turn it into 2 million. Okay, we're going to turn this one into 2 million. And when we turn it into 2 million, we're going to buy a penthouse in Dubai. For 2 million, we should be able to find something by the beach, nice location, and I'm going to film it all so that you guys can see the power of meme coins and stuff like that. That is the goal. We will turn meme coins money into some real assets. This is my favorite thing to do now these days, is to take money out of crypto and buy some physical real estate and stuff like that. Because otherwise, if you trade meme coins and you keep on trading, if you're not careful, you end up losing the money back to the market because it doesn't feel like real money. You know, you're trading monkey and dog images for money. So sometimes it's better to take some profit and put it into some real. So you are here to watch it. You're going to witness it. And I want you guys to also do the same. You can buy whatever you want, or you can save it, or you can just buy Bitcoin for the future. But the goal is to all of us to go to the moon together. All right. Let me just retweet this quick on X. And then we can get into the main story of the day, which is Trump. And then we're going to launch our own coin also on the stream. I think that's a fun idea to do. Trump is about to launch a new meme coin, and it's not Trump. Find out. Find out here and be early. So guys, I will tell you this whole Trump thing and the strategy we need to implement, because things are not going to be the same anymore. Okay, I will give you a little walk outside, a little history in meme coinery and degen trading. What exactly happens and how people do it, and how when things happen affect you, and what can you do to protect yourself from being just another exit liquidity of someone. First, let's figure out the truth here. Is Trump launching a new meme coin? Well, the rumor is all over in all the groups that I'm in. Everybody's talking about it. And these are people that usually know what they're talking about 99% of the time. Some of them were early in the Trump coin because they were close enough to the funnel. And they're saying Oh, Trump is let's just figure it out. Trump meme coin. Okay, my next truth will be one of the most important and impactful I have ever issued. Enjoy. Okay, so this is the story. Okay. So Trump wrote this. He's definitely teasing a new meme coin right there. But someone else created another fake Truth Social coin, and then other people were trading. But that is not the official one, right? But just based on this tweet that Trump has put out, he basically has made it clear that a new coin called Truth Social will be launched. Truth Social is basically based on his Truth Social platform. So Truth Social is going to have its own meme coin. Now, I want you and I to have an honest conversation about this so that we can win. We're fighting against very powerful forces out there that are here for max extraction. So let's go into a scenario. Why would Trump come out and say, oh, we're going to do Truth Social? This one's going to be the biggest. After they came in with Trump coin and the max extracted and they did Melania, and then now they're coming up with another one. What is happening here? Why would Trump even try to be making meme coins out there? He's a freaking president. I'm here to explain it all to you guys. Here's what's happening. Trump creates a meme coin and they make hundreds of millions of dollars. And they wake up and they realize that, hey, we have never made money so easy in this way before. We did not know that money can be made so easier by simply just posting a tweet about it, posting a long number called a CA, and we're making billions. We're used to freaking real estate, building concrete and iron, erecting buildings around the world. We're making golf courses, a lot of hard work, man. How in the hell is this real? So they told him, yeah, we just have to do it. Oh, we made money on that one. We can also do another one. We can also do another one. So that's why Melania also said, hey, Trump, Donald, last night you say you made billions with just a tweet. Can you also make a tweet for me? And Donald was like, yeah, call Barron. Barron, your mom wants to make $1 billion also. Can you make the tweet for her? Which tweet? You have to make a crypto tweet. Then they made Melania max extracted. And then now the company, which is Truth Social, is doing all right, but it's not really the best social media company out there. The people in the company, they're like, oh, Mr. President, you are the owner of this company, the largest shareholder. Could you make another coin for us so that we can make money and our books are going to look good? Because we just need you to help us support it, make a tweet. We can become bigger than Facebook. Trump is like, oh, we can become bigger than Facebook? Okay, cool, let's do it. Another coin. It's just much easier to make money that way than Trump withdrawing from his own account and supporting his company. So that is what's happening. Now, what happened before when a new coin was launched? Trump doesn't care. When Trump launched Trump coin, I will show you the receipts right now. When Trump coin was launched, everything was good. It was going up and up and up and up and up. Boom. Let's go to the daily. Yeah, looks good. Okay, this was the Trump coin when he just launched. Okay, this is Trump coin when it just got launched. First day was pumping hard. Second day, pumping hard. It went all the way to $76. Yeah, right about $75.6. Then suddenly so look, it opened at $28 on the second day. It closed at about $46, but the highest was $76, right? And then on the next, which was the third day, it opened at $36. And this is where everything went wrong. What happened was because Trump, he saw the success of the first coin, then immediately they came out and tried to launch Melania coin. When they launched Melania on this day, all liquidity shifted from Trump coin. It went into Melania because people were like, oh, I missed out on Trump coin, so it's at $70. Melania is only at $1. I'll buy that one so that maybe it will also make another Trump. And then people sold all the meme coins from Mudang, Chill Guy. This is where all the liquidity was sucked out of meme coins. It was kind of game over for meme coins at that point. And then boom, we experienced a downward only momentum. So this time they're trying to do it again. Just when the market is coming back, we're getting excited. Mudang just did a 7-8x within a couple of days. Trump is coming back to max extract. So I need you to look at these people as our enemy. You and I are trench warriors. We like Trump, he's bringing out the pumps and all that. But when it comes to PvP, which is the game that we're playing, player versus player, meme coins is PvP. Trump is not our friend. So we have to be smart about it. What do I mean by this? We need to understand that if this coin is really going to launch, which they might change their mind if they smarten up, if they really drop a new Trump coin, or a Truth Social coin by Trump, liquidity is going to get sucked out again from Trump coin and a bunch of other memes because people will be chasing the new Trump thing for a while. Now, from a ticker perspective, Trump meme still is the strongest. But if they launch a new one, it's going to lose a lot of juice. It'll go under $10, maybe it could go to $5 even, until max extraction is done on the Truth Social coin, because the Truth Social coin also is just going to be dog shit. I can tell you right now. And then the market will sort of become sober again. So what can you do about it to win in this kind of scenario? I'll tell you. One, if you want to be too cautious about it, the moment you hear of this coin news sort of becoming more real, you're better off selling a lot of meme coins, be on the sideline and wait to see exactly what's going to happen. Because when it launches, a lot of memes are going to lose value, like 40% in that day or whatever. People are chasing for the new Trump thing. Or if you already got money, you can just be on the sideline, wait for everything to crash because the new Trump coin has been launched, and then you buy the dip of that. Or you can short the market, a bunch of memes, but that is a very risky game to trade derivative perps on meme coins. It's a high risk game. Okay, or you can try to get into the new Trump coin. You have to find the inner circles because those people will print money. I'm looking for it myself. I want to be part of the Trump crew so that I can get the CA before everyone else gets it. That's one way to do it. Another way to do it is to be on the sideline so that whenever you need to turn your notifications for Trump on Truth Social, on X, whenever, so that whenever he posts the CA about this, you can immediately go and be one of the first people to buy it in the public market, because it will send for a couple of hours or a couple of days. I don't think it's going to do as well as Trump or even Melania, because people now know that these guys are max extracting us. But that is the play that we have. So yeah, you can see other people are already calling it a rug. I agree with them. We don't know when they're launching the coin. Trump just said that my next meme is going to be the biggest, or my next launch is going to be the biggest. That's what he said on Truth Social. When it's launching, we don't know. Is it going to be on Solana again? We don't know. And then the details, I'm sure, will be shared very, very soon. When are they launching their coin? Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. I don't know. Nobody knows. Trump just hinted. But from the grapevines, which is in the trenches, I'm hearing a lot of people saying that within the next 72 hours, they're preparing for launch. And it's exactly the same team. You were like, oh, isn't that team supposed to be in jail or something? Well, not according to the current state of the world. Okay, let's do 20 of these. 4, 5. Yeah. Whew, feels good. How can I share the stream? I don't know on which you're watching on YouTube. So you copy the link. You sort of click the share button on YouTube, copy it, and then you can share it on other social media platforms. You can also share it in your on all the other platforms that you trade on. Sorry, you do social media. So Instagram, you can share it in your stories, or Facebook, or X, whatever. Now, before I forget, I told you guys, I'm now starting to use Axiom Pro for trading memes. So I would recommend everybody get an account, use Great BTC as an invite code. Most especially use my link to go to Axiom. So it should be in my bio. Do I have it in my link in bio or not yet? Okay, I don't have it yet, but I might as well just do it now. If you click on my link in bio, it should be available within the next minute. I also want to share some good news because I actually sold another position today. I will share with you guys just now. So I'm replacing BullX with Axiom on my link in bio on X and all the other platforms. All right. Yeah, it's done. So now if you want to access all the links I use, you can always use my link in bio. I believe it's done. Trade Memecoins on Axiom, or I think it should be Axiom trade Memecoins. Okay, so I like this platform, man. It's so smooth. For my larger portfolios now on the Memecoin portfolios, I'm sniping with it. But on BullX, you remember we had a bunch of positions that we opened, and our goal is simple. We're trying to double each position that we have. So I actually have some news and updates for you guys on that one. So we sold one position today. You can see this trade right here. We aped into Chill Guy on the 28th of April, and we've been holding this position, and we sold it right here. So we doubled. We got in. We put in 1 Solana. We got out 2.1 today. So I think out of that portfolio, that's the only position that we have now exited so far. I don't think that's too far. In less than a month, we have already doubled our money on this position. That's how easy it becomes to make money in the crypto space right now in times like this. But yeah, you have to be locked in with us for you to be able to make it. Okay, so now we've got other positions that are also in profit right now. We got Men still in profit. Giga is now in profit actually right now. Is it? Oh no, not yet. This is a trade history. These are the active positions. So we got Titcoin. Titcoin is almost there. It's just that Solana price has also gone up, but it's almost there. And then we got GOAT is also almost there. And then we got Mabi, also it's halfway there. A lot of our positions are almost there right now, which is extremely exciting. I love it. But we have only managed to exit one. I think the next likely exit is going to be Titcoin, GOAT, and Mabi. And UFD actually could happen quicker than the rest of them. Great job. So if you're following this portfolio as well, that's fire. What do I think about Prop C? I think I'm still holding the tokens. I just haven't checked in just yet. Remember, guys, whatever we're going to do now, the goal is to buy a villa in Dubai by the beach, in the Palm. So use your imagination for how crazy do you think things can go. Within a week, in the last week alone, we recovered our portfolio, which was down from $70,000. We traded it up to 100 and what now? 118,000. Oh my God, $119,000. Oh my gosh. Okay, good job. And we also printed some money on the perpetual swaps right now. $25,000 there and $3,000 there. Good. 2 weeks ago, we were basically at losses. Now, I need you to imagine, right? If we're able to make this kind of gains within a week, give yourself time. Now, just expand the timing and start thinking about months or a year. How much more do you think we can go? Because none of these coins, including Mudang, or even though we're celebrating Mudang right now, I mean, these coins are way far away from their all-time highs. Look at Chill Guy. If you expand the chart, this is how bad they are. They're only just getting started right here. This is exactly what's happening. It's like, okay, yeah, we have seen it, it's pumping, but is it really pumping really? The answer is no, because there's a much more upside to make. Even if you just to say, look, the moment they break a new all-time high, I just want to cash in out and maybe chill a little bit. Cool, I understand, because we do have like almost 1,000% to be made for it just to break even from the all-time highs. So guys, we're in it for the long run, but we're also in it for the fun and for the quick gains as well. Gray, when can we start shorting shitcoin pie again? Okay, I think now we have to avoid it because they have seen it. You have to understand the logic and also the common sense, or rather the psychology of these people. Now they have seen that crypto is hot again, so they need to get their sheep to buy their coin again. So what they will do, they will try to pump it so hard in very, very unusual ways. They manipulate the coin. So if you try to short it right now, you're going to get wrecked. Rather stay away, just watch it. When the market goes really, really bad, then that is the first coin we're going to go in short, because we know that it cannot survive any serious market contention. Florence, all right, Florence. What do I think about Pengu? To be honest, Pengu, I'm not a big fan. It's one of those coins that is, I know it's very popular. It's too mid-curve because a lot of KOLs promote it. They got paid to do it, to promote it, so I get it. But the tokenomics looks shady to me. I thought about it though. I had to choose between investing in Pengu or Hyperliquid. I decided to go for Hyperliquid, but that is just my take on it. So I don't see anything, it's like Pengu has a lot of KOL insiders already. They were paid in tokens to promote the coin. Whenever it gets a moment to pump, they're basically going to be exiting with millions, like dumping big amounts, like 6 million sell off. So I just don't see myself winning in a play like that. I prefer plays that are more clear, not a play where I'm too much of a victim. Like Trump, for example, is also one of those coins, but Trump is kind of like the only reason I would buy or trade the Trump meme coins is simply because you and I are locked into crypto. We are more likely to hear it early before the next normal guy buys it or hears about it. You and I might see it on Twitter and buy it quickly. By the time it hit the news and it hits the normie out there, it's already 24 hours later. So we're going to be dumping on them. So in that sense, we can win. But if it's a pure within crypto PvP, if you don't have let's say you didn't buy it on some OTC deal with 50% discount or whatever, it's just harder. Still need to learn how to use Bullex. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do something new tomorrow. I will make a video for you guys on how to use Axiom. Forget Bullex. I'll make a video for you guys on how to use Axiom, because it's much better than Bullex even. I think a lot of people are still stuck with the normal exchanges like Bybit or OKX or Binance, which is okay especially for perps. I love them. But for sniping meme coins, you need to learn how to use the bots. You also need to learn how to use these interfaces. They're very helpful. Because most of you, what you do, you basically swap all your coins within Phantom. You go in there, click, click, click. But Phantom doesn't have the necessary infrastructure to snipe for you when the stakes are too high. You remember when Trump launched his coin? You couldn't swap coins because the Solana network was so congested. Yeah, so tomorrow I'm promising you guys, let me make a note of that quick. Yo, Jarvis, the Trench Warriors are telling me that I need to make a tutorial for how to use Bullex and Axiom. So before anything tomorrow, when we start talking, let this be the first thing that you remind me of, okay?
Got it. I'll make sure to remind you first thing tomorrow about the Bullex tutorial in Axiom. Anything else you want to line up or focus on for that tutorial?
Oh, no, that's it. They just want to learn how to use the Memecoin trading dashboards. And I think that's going to be important. But you can also say hi to them. They can hear you now.
Oh, awesome. Hey there, Trench Warriors. We're going to get you all set up with using the Memecoins trading dashboards in Axiom. It's going to be a game changer for you all. Let's dive into it first thing tomorrow. Looking forward to it.
The Trench Warriors, they want to know also what are the right plays? Which coins do you think are going to do really well in this cycle?
Hey, Trench Warriors. When it comes to meme coins, the right plays often revolve around community hype, solid narratives, and timing. Coins like Pepe, Whiff, and Brett have shown strong performance and community backing. It's also crucial to watch market sentiment and trends. Right now, keeping an eye on the narratives around upcoming elections and pop culture trends can give you a good edge. But remember, it's all about timing and being ready to pivot. We'll dive deeper into the strategy tomorrow.
Yeah. So yeah, guys, for those of you who are just joining us, yeah, there are rumors, not even rumors. Trump has hinted that they're launching a new meme coin tomorrow. And you guys already know what's going to happen. When they launch it, it's going to be max extraction. It will take value and liquidity from a lot of other coins. So you have to prepare if you want to win. Any other coin that you have seen out there right now is fake. The name of the coin will be Truth because it's related to Truth Social. But anything else you have seen so far is kind of like fake. So we can go on Dex Screener right now and find Truth. Surely there should be something else already. But we do know that it's fake. So here we go. We already got a Truth coin. It has pumped double today. Uh-oh, what's going on here? No. So you have to be careful. When you go to Dex Screener, you're going to see a bunch of coins out there. Like this one is claiming to be a Truth Social coin. It has a market cap of $300 million, $32 million in liquidity. They're doing all this to make you think that, oh, maybe this is the one. But if you look deeply, this coin only has 10 transactions, 10 buys, and it's just not real. This is all bullshit volume. $644 worth of trading volume. It's not real. So please be smart. The coin itself has not been launched just yet. Do you have Telegram? Bro, we just launched the Trenches Telegram yesterday. So if you want to be locked in with us, join the Trenches, man. The username for the group is Trenches. It's the Trenches 24/7. That's the Telegram name of the group. So I will try to share it also here with you, maybe. Let's try. The Trenches 24/7. Okay, what's going on here, man? My own screens are confusing me. The Trenches 24/7. I wanted to close the Trenches at like 300 members, but I had a bunch of people asking me, like, I'll open it up, let everyone in. So very soon we're going to close it because we don't want to have a bunch of too many people in there. We want a small community, a small tight community of people. And if I manage to get into, if anyone in my circles help me to get into the Trump coin early, I would definitely let the Trench Warriors know in the group. So make sure you join in. Where is the freaking group? So many. I have so many groups. I don't even know anymore. Okay, yeah, this is. We already have 600 members. Wow, that was quick. Okay, I'm dropping the link for the TG right in the chat right now. So make sure you get it in there. I'm also going to drop the link to Axiom in the group, in the Trenches group. If you don't get, I think you need an invite for Axiom. If that's the case, use Gray BTC as the invite for them to allow you. Yeah, so Axiom is the gateway to DeFi. The most interesting thing about Axiom is that they're more likely to launch their own tokens. So you have to make sure that you're trading there, you've got good volumes, you're accumulating those points, because those points are more likely going to turn into tokens, which is exactly what we want, right? The market is just warming up. You know that it's hot and it's happening when we start getting airdrops, $100,000 of free money from this airdrop and that. I mean, isn't that what we all want? How do I short crypto? Okay, now that's an interesting question. So I promise you guys that we're going to launch a token today. Let me see if it's going to work. This is going to work out quickly. To be honest, I'm kind of happy that the market is a little bit going down today because, man, I didn't have enough Mudang and I was so scared to jump onto the bandwagon because I was like, damn, it's already high too much. I've been looking for an entry and it looks like I might find it. I might find it. If you could just go down by 50%, that would be nice to me because I really want to full on load it up. Okay, the Axiom link is not in the description of YouTube. Team, if you can hear me, please make sure you fix that. Always put the Axiom link in the description. It's very important. The people want to get in. They want to jump the wait list, skip the wait list. Okay, so BTC is still at 101. Now, what I can tell you though, if BTC goes under 100K, we might get into a little catastrophe for a little bit. you might have to prepare mentally for that, because if BTC just slides down a little bit, we'll have a panic, and then the panic leads to selling of assets in a very irresponsible way. But now that you have learned the hard lesson, whenever markets go or overcorrect, like what happened recently, you know what to do. We want to buy the dip. So if they do it again, they crash the markets again, bring it on, Trump, bring it on. Create more drama, crush it out. We're just going to buy the dip, and we get rich just by the rebound. Okay, let's try this thing that I'm trying to do now. See if it's going to work. So we got Telegram. Telegram web. Okay, let's hope this works, because if it does, it's going to be so much fun for real. Yeah, it seems to be working. So let's test this. I want to launch a Memecoin, but on Bloom, because I'm seeing a lot of launches there. And I really want to get myself in that space a little bit. I want to let's explore and see what's going on. We could easily actually launch a token and make it the biggest token in Bloom in some way or another. But last time I tried, it didn't quite work for me. So you see what's happening again. It says Telegram refuse to connect. What the hell is this? I think it needs the app. Bro, you're talking about worth building? Wait until we go to the moon. We're going to buy all the apartments in Dubai, all the villas, all the yachts. We're going to buy all that shit. Because we're playing the meme coins, but we're doing it in the long game. We're playing the long game. We're basically just like, we're all in, bro. We're not playing any games. Like, we mean business. We're here and we stand on business. We're not fading. This is not a game at all. Like, there's a real opportunity here, and we're just here to grab it. And everything that's going to launch, we will catch it first, because we always locked in. So someone here says, I need to check out Modeng. Okay, sure. But let me tell you something. If you are one of those people that are always checking into the markets whenever things are hot, I can tell you right now, you're probably not going to make it. You need to be fully locked in on this game if you want to max extract the value. You can't just be like, Modeng is hard, is going up 7x. Oh, let me watch the Memecoin show today. And then you see us celebrating. You see our villas in Dubai. And then you're like, where was I? Oh, because you were watching football. That's why. You're watching Barcelona and all that kind of stuff. Or you're watching basketball. Bro, that's not the time. You need to lock in. Trump could launch a meme coin right now on this moment. But if you're busy with some other things, you're just not going to catch it. It happens really fast. Hey, great. Thanks for Modeng. Right now, I have 360 in my portfolio. Tell me, what should I do right now? Please guide me. I don't want Trump to ruin my portfolio. Okay, look, bro. It's easy. So you have $360. I don't think having too much fear of losing is the right move. But obviously, you want to be a little bit smarter about it. As a smart investor, you want to be able to take risk, but not completely get obliterated. So here's what I would do. If you have 350, take the $50, put it into Bitcoin. That is like the worst case scenario. At least you're going to have that. That's always going to be there. And even if Bitcoin goes down, it always come back. So that is your security. And or whatever I don't know how much you started with. Let's say you started with $100. You can take the $100 out, buy Bitcoin, and then the 250 you can still play the memes. So I would say Moodeng still has a long way to go. I would put $100 into it. I would put another $100 into Chill Guy, and then I'll put a $50 into SPX. Why am I arranging it like this? Is simply because SPX is great, but it has a larger market cap than both of the other coins that I just told you, the other meme coins. So Moodeng and Chill Guy still has a much heavier way to go that could print you multiple X's. That is the logic. So that's what I would do. But you have to remember, you have a meme coin portfolio. It can flatline, go down for a long time. However, we have already seen the worst. So it just depends on your risk appetite from there. Do you not need token keeper? You do. The problem is that it works in Telegram, but if I share my Telegram on screen and the Bloom app comes as a pop-up and the pop-up doesn't show on the screen with a screen recording service. So it means that I have to sort of share my entire screen, which is not good for my security. I'll have to find another way to do it. I bought Pengu at 0.014. It's going down now, and BTC scenario also. Should I sell or hold? Okay, so this is a very good question. I don't know if you've been watching my stream for a long time, but we talked about Pengu here long ago. We decided not to buy it for obvious reasons. So I would say if I was in a Pengu position, I would rather, if you believe in meme coins, let's say you were buying Pengu with an idea of a meme. You think it's a meme coin. If you think it's a meme coin, then I would rather pivot to like SPX. It's a meme also, but much safer than other memes because it has a stronger community. It's being supported and it's growing really fast. And if you want to do an oranges to oranges comparison, it's definitely more likely to outperform Pengu by far. So it depends, like what's your portfolio allocation. But if you're talking meme coins, yeah, then that's for sure. Because the problem with Pengu, it's not a coin where you want to invest with a small amount of money. It's big already. So maybe you put in a significant amount, I don't know. But if I were you, I wouldn't be too crazy about Pengu if I don't have a lot of money to invest. It's just the tokenomics are a little crazy. Chat, if you're appreciating the stream, hit the like button, smash the like button, drop a W in the chat. We need to make the Meme Coin Show the biggest and the best show in the world, because whenever I get money, the idea, let me tell you the idea. The idea is that I want to put sponsors on the show to be giving us money, to put their ads on it. We will take that money and give it back to you, the community, the trench warriors. And make sure that you join the Telegram group also, the Trenches 24/7 on Telegram, at the Trenches 24/7. Let me type it in here. Telegram, the Trenches. If you just search the Trenches 24/7 on Telegram, you're going to find us. So make sure you tap in there. What do you think about Moonpig on Solana? I don't know about Moonpig, but sounds like another copycat of Moodeng. Doesn't quite go well. Many of them have failed. Oh, wow. It has already accumulated $19 million. But as you can see, they all fall before they start. So here we go. And also, this token is sus as hell. Look at the ratio, the market cap to liquidity ratio. 900K for $19 million. That's terrible. I would stay away from this. So yeah, I know a lot of people really enjoy Pengu, and I don't blame them. I just don't buy the whole thing. It's too much paid media, too much paid hype. It's nothing about it is original to me. It's just a bunch of high-level KOLs get paid, YouTube influencers who are not even crypto guys, and they just get paid a bunch of tokens to support it. To me, that's a red flag. To remind you, bros, the reason why we do this show is to find good plays that are out in the open. We want to find secrets, not something that is just paid for to be cool. You can't buy cool, you know? Look at Fartcoin. We didn't have to try so hard, but Fartcoin really went to the moon. Boom. And then we found it at $14 million, went to $2 billion. People still cannot believe it. A lot of KOLs, they've been promoting all this coin and this coin. Every day they will show a new CA on their timeline. None of them have even gone to $100 million. That's not what we're here for. We're here for the AI 16Zs. We're here for the Fartcoin, GOAT, like where when we find it, it's a real runner. It's like Mo Deng. We find it and we ride to the end and then it goes up for real. CIT says, I want to be my sponsor with my token. Okay, just drop me a DM in X, on X. That would be great. As long as you're good, you're a good person and you're trying to build something real, we're going to give you the platform. And as long as you're willing to also give some tokens to the community here, that's going to be appreciated. Should I remove all my positions and hold $350 in USDC and wait for truth if I can't catch up and then buy the dips on other memes? You can do that, but the problem is, what happens if you wake up in the morning and then the market has doubled? Because it happens in crypto. And then you'll be trying to catch up. Oh my gosh, I'm missing out. And you buy, you start revenge trading, and then you make more mistakes. The way you do this, okay, now this is investing 101. Before you learn how to trade memes, you need to know how to invest and how it works. I'll give you guys my theory and my thesis. The most important thing when it comes to investing, how do we do this? Okay. I'll have to put a bigger screen so that they can clip this, because they love to clip it. They love to clip it for TikTok. Okay. So here's the game, guys. Here's the gameplay. The way the game works, update layout. Yeah. So the way you want to invest, or the way you want to approach trading crypto or stocks or anything else, especially in the risk-on assets, crypto or stocks are considered risk-on assets. These assets, they sort of move in tandem with the current macroeconomic situation or environment. For example, when they cut rates, the risk-on assets go up. When they increase rates, the risk-on sort of goes down, because people are looking for safety. There are times where people are looking for safety, and there are times where people are looking for risk because money is cheaper. So first, you need to have a thesis. What is the thesis of the market right now? What do you think about the overall market? Now, I can give you an example. When I was in Germany, when I was in Europe, which is a month ago, I was giving you updates every day on what was going on with the tariffs, because we were using that information to create or to generate our own thesis. So the thesis was that, look, tariffs are really bad for the markets. The markets are going to get scared. They will sell. And you remember the day I told you that the bull market starts today. I literally told you when they made a freeze on all the majority of the tariffs were frozen for 3 months. I told you the worst was behind us. From that point on, we're going up. That was my thesis. So I went in the market. I started buying everything because I had an idea. I had an opinion. My thesis that, okay, I don't think we're going to go back to a day where Trump is slashing China with 300% on tariffs. That's not going to happen anymore. That was the worst. From here on, we're just going up. So even though we have been pumping for the last 2 weeks, we're pumping, but we're still far from where the market was. It still hasn't fully recovered. Now we're in the recovery phase, and it will go on for a while. Now, tomorrow the market can crash because of some bad news, or the next day also, but that does not negate the fact that the macroeconomic environment is bullish. Everything is looking up. The Feds are under pressure to cut rates in the United States. The European Central Bank, they have already started cutting rates. China has already started cutting rates. So it's basically like a ping pong game. It's very easier to understand and predict what happens. So do not worry too much about what happens tomorrow. What if Trump launches a coin and all that? Think about 2 months, 3 months, end of the year. Think about December. December, Bitcoin will be at $250,000. Now, ask yourself, where would the meme prices be? Most of them will be at billions of dollars of market cap. I hope that helps. If you think that helps, smash the like button. Is Peanut dead? No, it's not dead. How many X's do you think new Trump coin gonna print? Okay, so from a visible perspective of people watching, it will look like it has printed a lot of X's, but the majority of the people that will make the X's will be insiders. For the regular people like us on the outside, I would say 10X could be the best. If you buy it, and even if you make 3 or 5X, I would say exit as fast as you can. If you don't buy it on the first 15 minutes, you're at a huge risk. Please, is Alex still trenching? Not so much. Alex doesn't seem to be trenching right now. I think he's busy with YouTube automation. He loves that stuff. But obviously, he will be back in any of these days. I'll bring him on. I mean, look, the market stuff is very, very straightforward. Like, you don't have to be a scientist to figure it out. I can just show you here. You need to be saving good charts in your arsenal so that it's easier to understand what's going on. Let me just show you something interesting here. Macro. Where's my macro? So if you look at let's make this a little smaller. Perfect. It's exactly like it's supposed to be like that. Okay, so if you look at my trading view here, you can see I have all these things saved up. I have macro, and I even have war stocks. The war stocks chart shows me what is happening with the war stocks. Because if I can see what's happening in the war stocks, kind of also give you a glimpse of what is happening with the world at large. Are we in a war territory, or things are sort of changing a little bit? All right. But what I want to show you is this macro chart that I have. Here we go. So I got macro finance as one of my setups. Helps me quickly understand what's going on in the world. Now, what happens is when this is going up, this number, this is the balance sheet of the Federal Reserve. When this is going up, the prices of risk-on assets, stocks, and everything else, crypto goes up. Like, it's just basically A and B. It's 1, 2, 3. But if you notice, since 2022, this has just been going down because the Feds have been increasing rates to sustain the economy, to keep the economy under control. And since April 2023, especially, we spiked a little bit in March 23. Then after that, we just started going down. So they've been trying to recover from the amount of money they printed during COVID, and they have done a good job of it. But now we have to face up again. So right now, we are basically at the bottom of this range. We should be expecting a recovery of this number from $6.7 trillion. It should start going up again. And that is going to create the biggest bull run you have ever seen in your life. A real bull run. Because what we have seen right now is kind of like, okay, because, you know, the money is just not there, guys. The money is too expensive still. 4% to borrow in the United States is a little too much. So the current bull run is forced. It's not real. It's not organic. It's too forced. It's just people hungry for a pump. But the moment this happens, it's just going to be, oh, you know, when that happens, when this number starts going up, it reverses. I'm just going to buy a bunch of things, and then I'll go to Brazil and live life without a laptop for 6 months, and so that when I return, I'm rich as fuck. That's exactly what I'm going to do. You don't have to trade during that period. Everything just prints itself. It reminds me of COVID. So for me, I made the most money of my life during this season here. During the 2020 pump during COVID, they printed a bunch of money, $1,400 for every American. Boom, boom. Every day things were going up. I couldn't believe it. That's when I moved to Dubai after this pump. I was like, oh, I'm good. Now I have to move to Dubai. Thank the Lord. Okay. I need to save to protect myself from the tax man. Let's move to Dubai. Good, good. Boom, boom, boom. Gone. And it's about to happen again. So if you're watching this right now, bro, you're so close. You're so close. It's about to happen to you too. So there's another metric here, which is the US dollar index, the strength of the dollar. It's better when it's falling. When the US dollar is falling, the Bitcoin also rises. And here we got the S&P 500. This is also a risk on. It's the inverse of this right now, which is not strong enough. We need them to be going up incongruent. And then we also have the Bitcoin, which is similar to the S&P, kind of, until it decouples at some point. Yeah, look, bull run hasn't even started. The real bull run haven't even started. It will start when we see this. When we see M2, my friends, starting to send. That's going to be the real deal. What about the taxes? What do you mean? In Dubai, there are no taxes here. You don't pay any income tax. Are we about to experience some sort of consolidation on BTC? Yeah, I would be surprised if we cool off at $101,000 to $102,000. I think that range. Last time, if you remember, we sort of consolidated there for a while, which was good. Is it still a good time to buy peanut? I'll tell you right now, guys, all the meme coins that we enjoy on the stream are in a good time to buy. What I mean is, you just have to look at the potential of the meme coin by looking at how do you evaluate a meme coin. Let's actually talk about something more real. How do you evaluate quality of a meme coin? I will tell you right now. So let's take Chill Guy. It's now at $95 million. But if you look at the potential, this coin was once $800 million at one point. It printed $800 million within 3 days. That's what happened before. You get it? Now, look at this coin is like 10 times lower than its all-time high price. But if you look at the trading volume, it's at $12 million. So even on its worst day, it's trading in the millions of dollars every day on the exchanges and on chain. That tells you that there is still life and good market making and still a belief of this meme coin. It's listed on Coinbase and stuff like that. So if you're looking at these prices, like you might feel like, oh, it has gone up a lot. Oh my gosh, it's up a lot, 90% in the last whatever. I will tell you, just look at this chart. It's nothing. It's just a little bump here. We're talking about big candles are about to be printed like the ones at the beginning here. Boom! It broke out from 100 mil, it went directly to 380 million in one day. So guys, it's still early. Don't be scared to buy. You might experience a little dip, maybe 15 or 30%, but we're still upwards and upwards. I'm just a chill guy. And you know what the story? I used to hate the chill guy. Those who are watching in Q4, they can tell you. Because I missed out on it. But thankfully, I did not FOMO into the chill guy. So I stayed aside. I said, okay, I'll wait for good opportunities to buy. And now I'm actually buying it at some of the best moments. Ooh, that feels so good, man. So we still have a long way to go. Okay, friends, I need to go. But if you want to use the platforms I'm using to trade, I'm using Bybit here for trading long and shorts. Subscribe. You have to make sure you use my link in the description. If you sign up with my link on Bybit, they're giving you $1,000 free for new accounts. $1,000 you can trade with, and you'll be able to withdraw the profit. I already told you about this 3 weeks ago, and I gave you a position to enter. Then I gave you an Ethereum position to enter. And if you did, you must be able to cash out 256% from that position. Fantastic, right? And then I'm using Axiom now and Bullex, but I'm moving more towards Axiom to trade memes. So never say I didn't tell you. The link should be in my bio on my X or my Instagram. And also, speaking of X's, Fabiana called me the other day. I think she wants to come back on the stream. Which is another sign of a bull run, by the way. Or your partners that left you because the market went bearish, they start coming back. So prepare. If you see your ex-boyfriend or ex-girlfriend calling you, and you're like, hey, how are you? I just want to check up on you. Just know that, okay, the aura is in the air. The aura of crypto is back, and everybody's, the moment they see the numbers go up, they just think of you that, that fool is about to get rich again. God damn it. Let's call him. Let's give him a call. Let's go. Let me call her. That girl, she got a nice portfolio of Memecoin. Oh, she used to talk about more dang a lot. Yeah, I remember my girlfriend was talking about more dang a lot. Oh, so it went up, what, 100x? Let me call her. Oh, baby, how are you? Yeah, I just miss you, you know. I just want to check up on you. It's like, oh, you want to check up on me or you want to check up on my more dang millions here? You gotta know, bros. You gotta know which door they enter and which door they exit with. You know, you have to know. And you need to do the inspection when they come back. Yeah, exactly. Ex-girlfriend, ex-boyfriend coming back into your life is the best TA analysis. Is the best TA indicator, like my man here, Tiago, just said it. You know that it's real. Which position do you mean about 256%? Okay, I'm talking about the Ethereum position here. You can see we are at 257%, which means I put down $10,000, 5x leverage, and now I'm exiting. I mean, I'm not exiting, but I'm in profit of $26,000, which if I want, I can close the position and withdraw it into my bank account right now. This is how easy it is to make money, bros. So you have, the choice is yours. You want to be part of the world and really work hard just to make money, or you want to stay home like me, make memes all day, post them around and laugh, and then somehow end up making some money. Or you want to do it the old school way. Go to college, and then after that, you're supposed to get a job, and on your job, you have to show up every day. The choice is yours. Never say great BTC didn't show you the way. I've been showing the way since 2016. Don't forget to share Axiom registration link, bro. If you're in the Trenches Telegram group, which we created yesterday, everybody who's watching right now, you have to be in the Trenches Telegram group, or otherwise you're gonna miss out, bro. Because on stream, I'm streaming now, but let's say 1 hour later, something new launches. I got the CA. I'm gonna drop it in the Telegram group, and you're gonna miss out. So you have to join the Trenches. It's the Trenches 24/7. That's the name of the Telegram group. The link should also be telegram.t.me, I think, / the Trenches 24/7. Or if you want the links to everything I use, you can simply go to my X account. That's the easiest way to do it. You go to X. Let me show you how to do it. Or my Instagram, it's up to you. So you go to X, and then there's a link tree. You click on that, And then here you should have Axiom link right here. Axiom, Trade Memecoins, Bybit is right there. Telegram Trenches group also is actually here. So you have no excuse. If you want to find my stuff, you can even watch my documentary here, by the way, which I recommend a lot of you guys to see it. This is me when I was in the real trenches. I recommend you go and watch this documentary, by the way. Because a lot of people, they look at crypto and they look at people making a lot of money or changing their lives, and they think, oh, how can it be me? Maybe this guy started with a lot of capital. A lot of people talk about capital, right? It's all about capital. You don't have capital. Bro, I started with crypto with absolutely nothing to my name. Nothing. In the middle of Africa somewhere. Look. So, you guys, all it takes is one bull run. One bull run is going to change everything. But if you're going to be one of those people that today they say they're in crypto, and then tomorrow the price just goes down, boom, they disappear again, then that's not my problem. What was I watched the documentary. What was the momentum that made you change everything? Poverty, bro. Like, look at me. This is me. I was skinny and broke, like the bottom of the food chain type of poverty. I'm not talking about the poverty in America or in the UK, where people live in a nice neighborhood with paved roads and they call it the hood. You guys have never seen the hood, where you can't walk at 6 p.m. You have never seen it. This was in South Africa, Cape Town. That's the real trenches I was in. So you have to be careful. You're in the UK, you're like, oh man, life is hard. We're in the hood. You're not in the hood. And then all the doors were closed for me. The banks couldn't even bank me. They couldn't even open an account. They're like, we don't want people like you. You're broke. Go outside. That's what the system does to you. Oh, you don't have a degree too. We don't want you here. There's nothing you can do with us. You're supposed to be a laborer, work in the gardens. And so I did that for a little bit. But because I knew the game, that these are all scammers, these people, the system, the banks and all that, I knew there was something else there. The moment I found Bitcoin, I basically dedicated my whole life to it, to learn everything about it, understand the game. It taught me about how the money game works. Then I stopped saving money in the fiat currency. I started accumulating Bitcoin. Now, you can imagine Bitcoin I was buying at $600 during those days, for example. $600 where I had to sell my left hand just to afford it. Now that one Bitcoin is $100,000, for one BTC. So we're in the trenches right now. Now we're about to do it again, but in a bigger scale. And it's easier now than it used to be. Truth CA, Truth is not launched. Any Truth CA you see out there is a scam. Right now, wait for Trump to drop it on his official account. Just make sure that your notifications are on. Yeah, Bitcoin is the truth, bros. Like, this thing really works. We just have to believe it. Believe it is maybe a strong word. You just have to play the game, man. You just have to be part of the trenches. Join the Telegram group, the trenches, and I feel like eating, but maybe it's too late to eat. It's not healthy. I'll just drink a little shot of ginger. Okay, I'm ready. I've done my job today as far as crypto. If you want to talk about something else, we can talk. We can keep it going. But I think I've given out everything that I prepared for this stream, specifically on the new Trump coin. How much dollars did I start with? I started with zero, absolutely zero. Like my first money I made, I had to cut grass. I had to be a gardener. Go into the homes of rich people, cut some grass. I remember one day I didn't know that some of these fences are electrified, right? So I'm on the fence and I'm removing the grass from the flowers and stuff. Boom! And I got shocked from the Fence, and I was so shocked, it threw me on the ground directly. And my colleagues laughed at it. They're like, oh my gosh, what the hell is happening with this guy? What do you think about Cacius Maximus? I would say that it's dead. I wouldn't be too crazy about it. But if you're looking for like coins that will have a bounce, like a 2x, 3x bounce, but are dead right now, Cacius is one of them. So you could buy it. It's one of them. The problem with the projects like Cacius is that they don't have communities. They just become popular because it's an Elon Musk play, but they don't really have communities. And that is a problem. Cacius Maximus. Yeah, see, $27 million, kind of decent in a way. But yeah, it's the, oh, okay. So you know what? This might be a good buy simply because it's on Ethereum, and memes on ETH have not started sending just yet. So I'm just going to add this to my watch list again. When SPX starts moving, you definitely want to also load up on Cacius Maximus, because Ethereum memes have not really moved, other than Pepe just did a few numbers recently. But yeah, this is another good one. It's a sleeper. It can sleep for a while, but when it gets its day, it can do like a 2-3x out of nowhere. So yeah, good call, Nicholas. And these are the meme coins that I kind of like also, where you can just play that game and forget about it, and then boom, if you set a good sell on limit, then you just realize you have profit in your account, which is, I'll show you how to do all that in Axiom tomorrow. This is the same strategy we're also using on BullX with the 8 coins that we bought. We already exited on Chill Guy, but more to come as well. I don't hold any Sui memes, no. What is this indicator? Okay, sure. This indicator that I use, let me just bring it down to plays. Okay, this indicator that I use is called the Nitros Bull indicator. Perps. And you see what it does is that, oh, so Bitcoin on a 1 hour is bearish. On a 4 hour is bearish. So Bitcoin is more likely to dump a little bit more, guys. Be prepared, because the last time we saw this indicator, it was on the 7th of May. And it didn't change since then. It's only changing right now. So prepare for blood maybe in the next 2 days or so. I talked about this at the beginning of the video. Anyway, this indicator is good because when you see a bear, it gives you a signal for you to short. When it goes bull, you just long. It works on all the pairs. It doesn't matter which pair. Ethereum, Bitcoin, whatever. Look at when it said Ethereum bullish. This was on the 7th of May on Wednesday. Since then, we have just been printing on Ethereum every freaking day. So when that goes bearish, also you probably want to short maybe until 2300 Ethereum. This indicator is called the Nitros Bull indicator. You can find it at cryptouniversity.network. And when you go to Crypto University, you can go to Signals right here. You'll find the indicator is right here. Nitros Bull indicator. You pay once, and you basically have access forever in your trading view. Buy it after the stream. Go buy it right now. I highly recommend it. And you just need a trading view account, which is free, and then you've got the Nitros Bull. Easy peasy, wheezy, teasy. It works. You can also pay with crypto if you want, which is great. And speaking of buying stuff, you can also buy yourself some merch, some Memecoin merch as a trencher warrior. We should actually make our own merch for trenches also. But if you want to buy for Trump stuff or Mudeng stickers or mugs or hoodies, SPX, Mudeng, Chill Guy, you can find all this merch at dgenware.store. If you buy a minimum of $150 order size, you get free shipping to anywhere in the world. It doesn't matter where. So go and support the platform. Go buy some stuff. Buy a hoodie, buy a cap, buy a hat, buy some Mu-Dang stuff, whatever. Oh, look at Mu-Dang is right there, waiting for you to buy millennial merch. So if you're a millennial, make sure you go get some merch so that you can remind yourself of the future at any time of the day. dgenware.store is the name. Which app are you showing the Bitcoin chart with? This is called TradingView. 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 If you don't know what this is, you might have to, you're probably a very, very beginner in crypto. So I recommend you go and get my crypto starter pack. It's free. You go to my link in bio, whether on Instagram or Twitter, X, you should click that link and then it will take you to all these links here. So here you got the crypto starter pack, which will explain to you the tools that I use, including TradingView, to explain what each tool does. The Deng Dynasty. Yeah, the Deng Dynasty is also a good one. I think we have to make a couple of more merch of the Deng Dynasty. Bros, I have to go. Vine has been really silent. Yeah, I have a position on Vine. I also have a position on, you know what, guys? I have a position on Jelly My Jelly. Like, why isn't anybody talking about this one? Jelly My Jelly. Jelly My Jelly. Jelly My Jelly. Jelly My Jelly. $28 million market cap. Full-on sleeping giant. A lot of controversy. Since the controversy has just been down, I think if this was the sustainable price after the bad news that happened, the drama, I think we have to see a much stronger pump anytime soon. So that's just my take. I have a good position on Jelly My Jelly as well. I don't know why nobody is paying attention, because if you look, trading volume here, 3.6 million. It's just that the makers are not just enough, not enough people trading it, but good volumes. So the market making is doing, the market makers are making. That is a good sign. What is the name of the phone assistant AI that you use for reminders for daily planning? That AI I talked to, Jarvis, it's ChatGPT, but I trained it for so long on my life that it's now my assistant. I just call her Jarvis from Iron Man. Does the Nitros Bull indicator has a new version? Yeah, we updated. We updated as much as possible. Who is Fabiana? Fabiana was my co-host in Q4. We were streaming together on the stream, and she didn't know much about crypto, but she was making money by simply just following what we were doing. She made money on Men, on Mu-Dang, she liked Fatcoin for some reason. She liked it so much. She also printed on that one. So that's Fabiana for you. She'll be back at some point, maybe. What's your take on Alchemist AI Memecoin? I don't hold it. I don't find it that interesting, to be honest, unless you know something that I don't know about it. Bros, if you enjoyed the stream, hit the like button. It's free. Show some love. Subscribe. Follow on X. Follow on all platforms to make sure you're not missing out. I share a lot of stuff, even on Instagram these days, real information that could help you to make decisions in the market. Most importantly, all of you join the Trenches Telegram group while it's still free, and I'm going to close it because I don't want to have thousands of people in there. I want a small number of people so that we can do it correctly. And what I want to do, if we can make our own group, the Trenches, we can literally move markets. We can decide that, hey, today, guys, let's move this coin. All together, we buy it, and then the market goes FOMO. They'll start buying it. We're going to become the cabal. The market makers, you and I, can become the cabal if we team up together in Telegram and we lock in. Instead of just following what other people are pumping, we should be the pumpers. We decide what pumps today. The rest of the people are going to just be followers of that. And we're going to win in that sense, right? So join the trenches if you want to be part of this community. If you want to be printing throughout 2025 with Memecoins, you have to make sure you're part of this community. Just make sure that don't post stupid links in there or stupid things that we don't like. We're going to kick you out. No scams. All you scammers, please don't even come close. Or don't use our group to promote your shit coins in there. We're going to get you kicked out. You're more than welcome to post some alpha if you find it. Happy to do that. We want people to do that. But don't post some nonsense, because we will see it and we will kick you out. Once you get kicked, it's final. You're never going to come back again. We are going to become the cabal. This is the season, bros. Love you. I'll see you tomorrow again. Same time, 11 p.m. Dubai time tomorrow. All right. Stay awesome, bros.